What if I told you that one of the most useful tools for improving poultry health, digestion, egg quality, and stress control is something many people already have, yet very few understand how to use properly? It's not a drug. It's not a vaccine. It's not an expensive supplement. It's a simple white powder that looks harmless, but quietly affects balance inside a bird's body. Today, we're talking about baking soda, what it actually does, when it helps, when it causes problems, and the mistakes that turn it from support into stress. Stay with me, because later in this video, I'll explain the one error that causes more harm than good, and most people don't even realize they're making it. Welcome back to the channel where we break down practical, natural, experience-based poultry knowledge you can actually rely on. Before we go any further, let me ask you something. Where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments. I always enjoy seeing how far this community reaches. Now let's get into it. At first glance, baking soda doesn't look important. It doesn't smell medicinal, and it doesn't promise miracles. But inside the body of a bird, balance controls almost everything. Digestion, nutrient absorption, immunity, stress response, growth, and even egg production. When that balance shifts just slightly, performance drops quietly. Birds may still eat, still move around, but something feels off. Baking soda works not by attacking problems, but by helping restore balance. And balance is the difference between birds that merely survive and birds that truly thrive. Inside the digestive system, acids are constantly being produced. This is normal, but when acidity becomes excessive, feed conversion drops, droppings become watery, appetite reduces, and stress levels rise. Baking soda acts as a buffer. It doesn't force anything. It simply helps stabilize conditions so the body can function properly again. This becomes especially important during heat stress. When birds are exposed to high temperatures, they begin to pant. Panting causes the loss of carbon dioxide, and that shifts internal chemistry. Appetite drops, digestion slows, and mortality risk increases. Most people focus only on ventilation and water, which are important, but very few pay attention to what heat stress is doing inside the bird. Used carefully, baking soda can help support internal balance during these stressful periods. Not every day, not forever, only when needed. You may have noticed signs like loose droppings, undigested feed, birds eating but not growing, or birds that look dull without obvious disease. In many cases, the issue isn't the feed itself, but how the feed is being processed. When digestion is inefficient, nutrients pass through without being fully absorbed. In certain situations, baking soda can support digestive efficiency, helping the system work more smoothly. Droppings become firmer, nutrient use improves, and birds appear calmer. But this only happens when it's used correctly. Now let's clear up some common misunderstandings. Baking soda is not a disinfectant. It is not a replacement for medication. Using more does not make it work better. And using it daily is not good management. The biggest problem isn't baking soda. It's using it without understanding. When people do use it, it should be in very small amounts and only occasionally. Some use it in drinking water during extreme heat, feed changes, or mild digestive stress. The goal is support, not dependence. It's not something birds should rely on continuously. Let me pause here for a moment. If this video is already helping you understand poultry management better, take a second to like the video. It helps this kind of practical content reach more people. And if you want more natural, experience-based poultry guidance, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. You can also share this with someone who's still guessing instead of learning. Now, here's something many people overlook. Eggshell quality isn't only about calcium. It's also about balance. When internal conditions are off, calcium isn't used efficiently, even if there's plenty of it in the diet. In certain situations, baking soda can indirectly support shell quality by improving how minerals are utilized inside the body. But timing matters, context matters, and restraint matters. There are also times when baking soda should not be used at all. It should not be mixed with acidifiers. It should not be used when water quality is unknown. And it should never be added continuously as a routine practice. Balance only works when it's respected. If baking soda is overused, birds may show signs like reduced appetite, chalky or abnormal droppings, lethargy, or unusual thirst. These are signals that the buffering effect has gone too far. When this happens, the best response is to stop immediately and return to plain water. Young birds are even more sensitive. Their digestive systems are still developing, and their ability to regulate internal balance is lower. Any use at this stage should be rare, mild, and carefully considered. Adult birds tolerate it better, but even then, it's not something to rely on constantly. And this is very important to understand. If management is poor, dirty water, overcrowding, poor ventilation, heat buildup, or low-quality feed, baking soda will not fix the problem. It supports good systems. It does not rescue bad ones. Before we talk about the biggest mistake people make, let's quickly touch on how baking soda should be used because this is where many people get confused. For drinking water, use 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in 1 liter of clean water. Mix it well and only prepare what will be used that day. For young chicks, baking soda should not be used in the first 2 weeks. Their system is still developing. From the 3rd week onward, if there's a real need, use half of that dose. For growers and adult birds, this amount is usually enough when birds are under heat stress or showing mild digestive imbalance. Baking soda should not be given daily. In most cases, 1 to 2 times per week is enough. During extreme heat, it can be used for 2 days in a row, then stopped. After that, always return birds to plain, clean water. Now that you understand proper use, let me tell you the biggest mistake people make. Now let me share the biggest mistake people make. Using baking soda continuously just in case. This weakens the bird's natural ability to regulate itself. Problems may not appear immediately, but they show up later, quietly, and often get misdiagnosed. Experienced keepers treat baking soda like a tool, not a habit. So here's the takeaway. Baking soda supports balance. It can help during stress, especially heat stress. It can improve digestion and nutrient use when applied correctly. But overuse causes more harm than good, and timing matters more than quantity. Used with understanding, it's helpful. Used blindly, it becomes a problem. If you're looking for poultry content that's based on logic, observation, and real-world experience rather than hype, you're in the right place. More videos like this are coming, covering natural stress control, feed efficiency, simple management fixes, and practical support methods you can actually apply. Subscribe so you don't miss them. Drop your questions in the comments. And once again, tell me where you're watching from. I'll see you in the next video.